In 1888, a killer walked the foggy streets of London, and to this day, no one knows who he really was. He murdered several women with such precision that police, even 137 years later, still don't know his real identity. His name was Jack the Ripper. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what happened, who the suspects were, and why this case was never solved. Stick around till the end. There's a twist that will surprise you. There was no technology like we have today. No fingerprinting, no CCTV cameras, no DNA testing. Police relied only on their eyes and witness statements, which meant if a criminal was even slightly clever, he could easily get away with many women in this area had to walk the streets alone at night just to earn a living. These were the women who would soon become the target of a killer unlike anything London had ever seen. In August 1888, one morning, the body of a woman was found on the side of a street, brutally killed. Police arrived quickly, but no one nearby had seen or heard anything. This was the first murder, but at the time, no one had any idea this was only the beginning. Within days, another almost identical murder happened. Then a third. Every single time, the method was disturbingly precise. So precise that even local doctors were shocked, saying whoever did this clearly had deep knowledge of human anatomy. As the murders continued, fear spread across all of Whitechapel. Women stopped walking alone at night. Newspapers printed the story daily, and soon all of London was talking about one thing: a killer nobody could name. A few weeks later, a local news agency received a letter. The writer claimed responsibility for the murders and signed it with a name: Jack the Ripper. From that day forward, that name would be forever linked to this case. Whether this letter was real or a hoax is still debated today, but whatever the truth, this single name created both terror and obsession across the entire country. People no longer saw this killer as just a criminal. He became a symbol of fear itself. Pressure on the police was mounting fast, from the government above and from terrified citizens below. Everyone wanted this killer caught immediately, but the harder the police tried, the easier he seemed to slip away. Over the following months, several more identical murders took place. Each time, the killer came under the cover of darkness, did what he came to do, and vanished without a single trace. Police increased patrols. Local citizens even formed their own night watch groups. Nothing worked. What shocked everyone the most was that despite all this security, the killer escaped every single time. Many began to suspect he might be someone with intimate knowledge of the area, maybe even someone connected to the police. During this time, there was only one topic on everyone's mind: Jack the Ripper. Newspapers published new theories daily. Some families were so afraid they left their homes entirely. This was no longer just a crime story. It had become a symbol of terror for an entire society. As the investigation progressed, police had several suspects. The first was a local doctor. People believed he had far too much medical knowledge, matching exactly what the killer would need to know. The second suspect was a local businessman, someone who knew the area intimately and could move around at night without raising suspicion. Some believed he was clever enough to destroy any evidence against himself. The third suspect was a man who had previously been in a mental institution, someone people said was not mentally stable. But the police never had solid proof against anyone. The truth is, the technology of that era was so limited that police simply could never pin the crime on any suspect with actual evidence. The case slowly went cold, but the public refused to forget it. Just as suddenly as the murders began, they stopped. Months went by without a single new incident. Police never officially closed the case, but the active search slowly faded away. There are several theories about why. Some experts believe the killer died. Others say he was imprisoned for an unrelated crime, and some believe he simply left the area entirely. But the truth, to this day, nobody knows for certain. This case has left such a massive impact that books are still written about it, documentaries are still made, and tourists still visit London to take Jack the Ripper walking tours. It has become one of the most famous unsolved mysteries in history. The case of Jack the Ripper teaches us that sometimes the greatest fear is the one we never see coming. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And if there's another unsolved mystery you want covered, drop the name in the comments. I'll cover it in the next video. See you in the next one.